Today we're going to be spreading some holiday cheer with another Procreate Dreams animation tutorial. Okay, so let me go over into Procreate. I'll show you what I've got set up. So we have a nativity scene here in the middle in kind of silhouette. They are not going to move at all. The only thing that's going to move is the stars, and a lot of things in the background are going to be going on. We have a flare right here that's going to be moving around. And let me see, we've got this big flare, and we've got the Star of Bethlehem there at top on a separate layer. And we've got some background stars on their own separate layers, and I've got them down, the opacity on them down very low because I didn't want them to be very bright. So I've got them about, some are 29, some are at 12, so we can just kind of see like kind of little floating dust particles in a way. I'm going to take that one down a little bit more too, so down 13 or 14%. I've got a black background which is not going to move, so that's fine. And then I've got some star layers in the back that are not going to move. They're just kind of static in there. So that's basically what I've got. If you're interested in getting these assets, again, they're over on the Patreon page. You can download them separately, or you can get a month subscription and download everything. So let's go on over to Dreams now. So I'm going to get out of here. We're going to go into Dreams and click on your plus in the top right corner right there. I'm going to do an HD widescreen. If you want something else, you can just scroll through them and see whatever you like. And always remember that if you click on the red square there, you can change the resolution there also. Alright, but we're just going to do empty widescreen right now. And first thing I want you to do is go into the title, which is Dreams 36 for me. Yours might be something else. And on the very top, the star, we're going to change the frames per second to 12. And we're going to change the duration. I think I'm going to do a 7-second today. So it's got a 1 minute and 7 seconds, so you need to go over to the 1 minute section right there and then hit backspace. It'll delete that, and we are all set up. So hit done, and now we need to bring in our Procreate files. So I'm going to go back to Procreate again, and I'm going to hold my gallery view. I'm going to hold down my finger on it until it moves it around. We're going to get out of that, going back into Dreams, and we're going to drop it in just like that. Now you can do this in other ways. You can import it, but I just like doing it that way. Okay, and to get this perfectly fit, I just usually enlarge it just a bit. That's much easier to get it in there. And we are set to go. So as you can see right now, I'm going to do 3 fingers to pull this frame out here to our 7 seconds right there. And right now we have just a picture file, so nothing's happening. So if you hit play, nothing happens, just like a picture. So we need to remedy that. We need to hold and long press on our file here and convert layers to tracks. Now you can see it created a group, and if you click on the plus right there, or the little arrow, it will open up and you'll have all of the layers that you had over in Procreate. Alright, I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to group the lens flare and the Star of Bethlehem together, which is this one and that one. So I'm going to get my pencil here, and we're going to click on this little layer symbol right there. I'm going to draw a line through both of these, and then after they're highlighted, a long press on them and hit group. Alright, now one thing that Dreams does that I don't like too much is it leaves the tracks there that they were in before they were grouped, which I don't really understand that, because if you open this up, there they are again. So I think it should just delete them. But anyway, what we're going to do first is we're going to do an opacity on both of these. So I'm going to click on the little clacker there. We're going to hit a filter. We're going to go to opacity, and I want to start it out at maybe 50%. And then we're going to bring it over to about, I would say, a little bit over the 1 second mark. And we're going to hit opacity and bring it all the way up. And we're just going to keep doing that to 50. And then back up to 100. 50. and back up to 100, or somewhere near 50. So you guys are probably, some of the people are probably saying, you're doing 47 or 57. That's fine. I'm going to bring it all the way up. Alright, so that way we get this little strobe effect. So if you're enjoying the content, I have a small favor to ask that makes a huge difference. Subscribing to my channel is like giving a virtual high five, and it means the world to me. When you hit that subscribe button, you're not just supporting the channel, you're joining an incredible community of awesome people who love art just as much as you do. Imagine being part of something bigger, where every view, like, and comment helps us grow and reach more awesome folks just like you. Plus, subscribing is super easy. It's just one click, but that one click has a ripple effect, helping me create more content, bringing new ideas to life, and spreading positivity all around. And hey, in the spirit of kindness, how about this? Subscribe and then go out and do something nice for someone today. Hold the door open for a stranger, leave a kind note for a coworker, or simply smile at someone who looks like they need it. Let's make the world a bit brighter together. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and let's make amazing things happen. Thank you for your support. You're the reason this channel exists. Alright, and I don't like the easing on it, so what I'm going to do is, if you long press on the little tiny track that it creates with the little opacity marks here. So we set the easing and set it to linear. That way it won't speed up or slow down. It'll be all the same throughout. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, so that's the first animation we got going on right there. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to rotate our lens flare. So if we go on it and we set a move and scale keyframe, and I'm going to go all the way to the end over here. I think I got my track spread out too much, so right to the end here we're going to hit another move and scale, and we're going to rotate that 180 degrees. So if you click on a corner, you get that little rounded line right there, and you got to have your finger right in the correct position, and we're just going to rotate that all the way around 180 degrees. So about right there, I think. Alright, let's see what that looks like. That's good. So it's pulsing bright, and it's also rotating. So that's exactly what we wanted. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want my red flare to kind of fade in and out also. So we're going to click on the clacker there. We're going to go into filter. We're going to do an opacity on this one too. So it's already set to 16. So I don't want it to come up much more than that. So we're going to bring that out. Past the 1 second mark here. And we're going to filter it again, an opacity, and then maybe 23. And then we're going to take that back down to, take it back down to 16 again. Or 14, 15, somewhere around there. And then same thing, bring it back up a little bit. We just want it moving a little bit in the background. Take it back down to 14. Bring it up to 22, and then we'll end it off back at 14. Alright, so let's see what all that looks like. We go. Yeah, it's looking good. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is move those stars. So I think the first one we're going to do is maybe layer 5 here. Alright, so I am going to do a move and scale on those. So move, move and scale. And the first thing I want to do is take them all the way to the top right there. Alright. And why don't we do a performance mode on this one? So if you click on the little circle here, it's going to record your fingers movement. And we're going to kind of make those things kind of float down. Alright, until it fills out the full 7 seconds. So let's do that. Ready? And it ended. Alright, let's see if I did that okay. Yep. And you can see little things floating in the background. That looks great. Alright, let's do another one. Maybe we'll do this one a little bit quicker this time. So we'll do layer 4 here. We're going to do a move and scale. And we're going to hit the first we're going to put it all the way up to the top. Then we're going to hit the record button and we're going to do the same thing. So these are going to go a little bit faster than the other ones did. Alright, that's good. Let's see what all that looks like now. All kinds of things moving around in the background. That's good. Okay, then we're going to do our third one. And maybe we're going to do these really slow. So we're going to do a move and scale. And we're going to hit with the record button's already hit. But the first thing we want to do is move that all the way to the top. Then push record. And now we're going to move this one slowly. Okay, that's good. And I think that is all we want moved. That's perfect. Alright, so again, a very easy one today. I will leave the final animation at the end of the video. Please don't miss it because it's going to have a beautiful song that goes along with it. And it's going to bring everything together. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all the support I've had. We have hit our 2nd anniversary, 2 years old. And I'm just so proud of all of you and the channel itself for growing like it has, and appreciate all of your support. So with that, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Share it with your friends, and I will see you on the next video, which will probably be next week, for another Procreate or Procreate Dreams tutorial. Have a great Christmas, and I will see you guys next week.
Oh come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel.